everybody, to another wonderful, enticing show of Talk is Cheap. My name is Giovanni Mentor, and we have two of our wonderful analysts here with us. We got Kile Shillingford, and we got Ludolph McLaughlin. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. We had a very wonderful guest with us, and this week we're bringing it bigger and better to you guys, alright? So, we're going to start it off first with our hot topic number one. So, hot topic number one. So, moving into the season, we've seen a lot of great trades. We've seen some good improvements in some players. But this brings us up to our first hot topic. Who are the best duos in the NBA right now? So, Kyle, we're going to start it off with you. What you got for me?
Well, I have Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Ooh. Okay. I understand, the duos such as LeBron and Wade, diminishing. You have KD and Westbrook. But I feel Blake Griffin and Chris Paul are going to be that dynamic duo that the West had. You gotta understand, Blake is averaging 20 and 10 on the season. That's averaging. Come on. Then Chris Paul also is averaging 19 and 12. So for them to do that on the same team, they lead it in their categories. So come on, best duo, hands down.
Okay.
What you got for me, Ludolph?
I like Chris Paul and Blake. Chris Paul is probably the best point guard in the league. Blake is a growing power forward. But the best duo in the league, by far, is the young, youthful, exciting KD and Russell Westbrook. This duo, they've been together for 5 years. They've done a lot of amazing things together, and it's only going to get better. They're both only 24. There's a lot of possibilities. They've already been to a final. They have experience. They're ready to take over.
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, when we look at the teams that are coming this year, the top 8 seeds are going to have something that's very important. And that's going to be the duos, of course, that we know. But, I think there's one team that you guys really forgot to look at, and that's the Memphis Grizzlies, okay? Did you look at Zach Randolph and Marc Gasol combined together, what they've done so far? They're averaging 29.5 points, 19 rebounds. They're the two top big men that are crushing it right now. So, I know you guys already said who you had to say, but, now I gotta tell you why.
Okay. First of all,
give me your reasons why.
First of all, Marc Gasol and Zach is averaging 29.5 together. KD's average that alone. So that duo really doesn't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
But
it's nice though.
But I have to defend my duo.
You agree that it's nice though?
It's nice, but I don't really. Come on, Blake and Chris Paul, they're averaging a double-double together. Name any two duos on a team that's averaging a double-double together. Name.
Okay, there might not be enough, but that's a very good stat. But their team needs them to carry them that load. Their team needs
they got shooters on that.
They have shooters
coming off the bench.
They shoot, but they don't have people to do the all-around game, get steals and everything. They have people that can score. They have people that can
score.
Chris
Paul steals, JJ Redick steals.
Chris Paul and Blake Griffin, they do most of the work. The others are there to provide space and scoring so that Chris Paul and Blake can do their thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. That's good. You see when Westbrook leaves, how the team completely drops off. So you see that whatever OKC is doing, they need to do. All right, now let me tell you some stats about KD and Russell Westbrook. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're not ready, but I'm gonna make you ready. You ready? All right. So look, right now. They're averaging 51.1 points per game, 10.6 assists, 12.2 rebounds. They're the leading scoring duo in the league at 51.1.
Okay, leading scoring. But you was making a case that they have to do everything. Tell me this.
I'm telling you. You said they had an all-around game with Chris Paul and Chris Paul and Blake because they both average a double-double. That's fine. But I'm saying the reason why Westbrook and KD don't average a double-double because their team needs them to score more. That's why they're more into scoring. Okay, but that's even worse. If my players are all around, they're better than your duos that just want to score. Cause guess what? If the scoring is not there, tell me this: who other than KD and Westbrook can get it done on Thunder? No one. Thank you. Who other than Blake? Okay, of course, but you don't want to lead your players too much. You want people coming off the bench. You want support. That's a team. We're not talking about a team.
Wait a minute, guys. We're talking about a duo. We're not talking about team stats. We're talking about two individuals on the team that carries the team, even if they had to do it by themselves.
Okay, so I'm saying if my duo averages double-double, how can you compare to that? To what, 51 points per game? They're averaging what, 49 together?
What wins the games?
Defense.
Can you win the game if you score less points than the other team? No. What's the object of the game? To win.
Okay, but if you could limit them to 88 and you average 9, then who wins? So, but 90. Who wins?
Well, what if you score 0? You can play defense the whole game and don't score.
Okay, my leaders are averaging 49 a game. 49.5
That's second in the league. That's not number 1.
Right, you're right. But they are 0.2 behind, right? Okay. But guess what? You could say that Blake Griffin is averaging 10.4 rebounds. KD is not even doing close to that.
He's a power forward.
Okay, cool. But Chris Paul is averaging 12.5. What is Westbrook doing?
12.5 assists. Westbrook is averaging 19 and 6, but you know Westbrook is not that player to be passing. He's a scorer.
Okay, but that's why Clippers are going to go farther because the duo is better than that duo.
Listen to this. They've been together.
That duo is old and rusty. Even though they're young, they're old and rusty.
They've been together over 700 games, scored 20,000 points together. They've been to the finals. Yes, together. They have that good experience. They've been together that long. They've been together for 5 years. And 3 out of the 5 years, they scored 20 points. Both of them have averaged at least 20 points. This is a duo that's only going to get better. You know KD. KD's going to be the scoring leader. Right now, KD's going to be the scoring leader at the end of his career.
All right, guys. Wow. Okay.
So Chris Paul, Blake never been to a final.
So one last time for the audience. Who you say, Ludolph?
KD and Russell Westbrook. That's duo.
Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, who are averaging double-doubles themselves.
Well, I mean, Ludolph, I'm sorry, but I gotta go with Kyle on this one. I mean, I know you're talking about, you know, Kevin Durant and Westbrook. Yes, they may score a lot of points, but I mean, Chris Paul, Griffin, more than just points, rebounds, and assists.
Well, guess what? Both of y'all talk is cheap.
Can't use the slogan on this. Come on. All right, guys, but we're moving into hot topic number 2, and this one I think is what the audience has been waiting on. So, and this is all about Kobe. Now, we know that Kobe is returning pretty soon. Now, will Kobe be the Black Mamba when he returns, or will he be the Garden State? Right? So, Ludolph, what's your viewpoint on this?
All right. This is the easiest question that we have had on the show today. Will Kobe come back and be the Black Mamba or a Garden Snake? Really? This is Kobe we're talking about. You already know my answer. Kobe will be the Black Mamba.
Okay. I have a feeling Kyle might have something to say, but let's see. Kyle?
You know, I've been around this campus, this STU campus, a lot of time, and I have not seen one Black Mamba. All I've been seeing is Garden Snakes. And that's what Kobe is going to be when he returns. Because I understand, you know, Kobe's going to be Kobe, you know, with this killer instinct. But Achilles tendon, that's something hard to return on. You got to understand. That's going to be tough. His mind state is there. But I don't really think, you know, the ability to come back and put up 22 or more points is going to happen. I just don't see it.
So, we're talking about Kobe here, guys. First of all, it's Kobe Bryant. We're not talking about your average NBA star. This is an athlete whose mindset is built. This is a guy, when the media comes at him, he comes back aggressive and he proves it on the court.
Yes.
Listen. Kobe,
we have to understand.
Kobe, all right, you said it right there. The first thing you can do before you can get on the court and play, your head got to be in the game.
Yes.
Kobe's head's got to be in the game. That's not a question, right?
I don't mean in the game, as in he feels. Kobe right now is what? 30 something?
34,
35.
Yeah, so 35. He feels he's still 28. You can't. Yes, you can try.
I don't really agree with that.
Yes, he
Kobe
does.
has changed his game. You don't see him with them high fly dunks anymore. He's not that person that uses explosiveness in his game. He's more of a fundamental guy now. You see him turn his back down players, come off, shoot it off the backboard. He pulls up for the mid-range game. He's changed his game. He's not into them explosive high-flying dunks anymore. He doesn't need them anymore.
This is not no ordinary injury. This is not an ordinary injury.
It's just like Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan keeps coming back. He's Mr. Fundamental. Kobe has the same.
Because they're not serious injuries Tim Duncan was dealing with. This is a what? Achilles tendon.
It's a very big injury.
A big injury. It takes a year plus to come back, and he's trying to come back in 6 months?
Think about it.
7 months.
Kobe is not your regular guy. If he can come back and be practicing within 7 months of an Achilles injury,
he's not. He's pushing it. He feels he's
not a
ready,
regular human being. He's not a regular. He's not a human being. He's not a human being.
Look at RG3.
He's a Martian.
Oh yeah, he's a Martian.
He's
trying to guys, so he
Kobe Bryant at this point is 35 years old, and we know once you get around that age time, that's when people.
Father clock is ticking.
But check it out.
Listen.
Check it out.
What's Kobe?
Listen, last year Kobe was still ranked in the top 5. Okay, of high score in the league.
That's very good.
Regardless, he had elbow injury, finger injury. What's Kobe?
Those don't equal up to Achilles tendon. You know what happens?
Listen. What's Kobe's biggest motivation? What's he always striving to do?
To be better than Michael Jordan.
Be better than Michael.
Which he can't be.
Guess what he's close at to passing Michael? He's 725 points away.
Nobody cares about no points. You talking about the rings on his fingers.
Kobe averages more than 1,900 points per season. So he's gonna come back and he's gonna get them 725 easy.
But
he's still chasing one more thing.
Okay, the
one
ring. And that's the only thing that's gonna really compare them.
So you don't.
So tell me this. Nobody cares about the points of Kenny in the next 7 years. He's gonna pass
his skills are there. He's ready.
So
no, he's not.
You guys, okay. So will he be that same Black Mamba that?
No, he wouldn't.
He's not gonna be the super Kobe from his prime.
We're talking about Kobe.
Great.
Black Mamba.
He's the Black Mamba still.
No, he's a goddess.
It's right on his arm.
Okay. Okay. So I can put Superman on my arm. Tell me that's Superman.
But you're not Kobe.
Come on, but understandable. Okay.
Like that. Kobe is Kobe.
Look what happened with Derrick Rose just now. The other knee, and he's out. Look what happened to RG when he tried to push that ACL. Look what happened. He's playing terrible.
Those are great, but listen.
Kobe is not.
Listen. RG plays where he needs his feet.
Let him come back.
Kobe doesn't need those explosive
If he comes back now,
he's a fundamental
If he comes back now, he's gonna be the
all Kobe has to know how to do is play basketball. He doesn't need to be explosive at all. The only problem I see is probably defense when he has to guard faster guards like Westbrook and Monte Ellis. But offensively, he'll be fine.
Okay, well, guys. Just one way to find out.
Never doubt Kobe. When you doubt Kobe,
I'm doubting the Black Mamba. The difference.
When the Black Mamba or Garden Snake comes back, we will see what happens. Okay? Will Kobe prove to be that great athlete that he is?
Kyle, the Black Mamba's coming for your head.
Not sure. All right? Check it out. Guess what we got for you guys today?
What we got for them
today? I'm going to tell them what we got for them today. Okay. Today we got a new segment entering Talk is Cheap, and it's called Stat Cruncher. So what is Stat Cruncher? That's where we pick one player this week that has just destroyed the stat boards with stats. And this week's Stat Cruncher is Lance Stevenson from the Indiana Pacers. So why do we pick him? Check out what this kid has done. 10 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. Technically, he's the one you could give the game-winning ball. He destroyed Boston Celtics. And, hey, at the end of the day, I mean, overall performance, he has a good history on the defensive end, offensive end, and he just has a history of being active. So, what do you guys think about this?
Lance has that history of being very active. You said it right. You know, throughout the playoffs in his career, he's been that guy. He's like the UD for the Heat. He takes the charges. He plays the rough defense, gets the loose balls.
And all the field.
The triple-double is amazing.
He added 4 steals along with that. So with a triple-double, he added 4 steals. He is very active, and that, like, I would want him on my team any day. Him being very active because him coming off the bench is going to just fuel other bench players into playing the same way as he plays.
And starters. When you're having a bad day, he comes off the bench and he's doing that. You're going to want to play better.
Well, hey, so NBA teams, keep out for this guy. This is who y'all need to be like. All right? Give me some, give me some. That's what the topic is right now. So this is where our analysts give us some. So Kyle, hit us with the first give me some.
Well, my first give me some is going to be O.J. Mayo of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
I'm gonna need good one. I'm gonna need him to give me something. He's averaging 16.7 a game. That's good. But in his last 3 games, he's under 10 points. He's averaged 9, and I think probably 9 again. So, and the Bucks are 2-9. They're last in the Eastern Division. So I'm gonna need him to be that threat he was when he was in Dallas with Dirk. Because right now, Caron Butler is leading the team. You know, next to Zaza and all those other people for the Bucks. But I'm gonna need him to give me something because you can't he did start off nice, but he's now lacking. And this is when the team's gonna need you to keep that consistency with them. So, Ojimeo, give me some. My last give me some is gonna be the Golden State Warriors. Why? Stephen Curry is temporarily out, but now Iguodala is indefinitely out. So now, that's caution right there. Do you have the caution tape, please? Please don't cost.
The big pickup.
Big pickup.
Please don't cost. So, it's going to be tough for them. They lost their last 2 games, you know. Probably going to be losing the one tonight, you know. But the upcoming road, they got Dallas, they got OKC, they got New Orleans with Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday. So you don't want to fall deep into a hole. You don't want to fall too deep into a hole because you're right there in the midst of the West. You don't want to fall too deep. So Golden State, I'm gonna need Kent Bazemore to step it up.
Give me some.
I'm gonna need Thompson to step it up.
Barnes,
Bogut, Barnes, the new kid, Draymond, whatever his name is. Draymond Green. I'm gonna need him to give me some. Him to need to step up. But I'm gonna need the whole of the Warriors to give me some. They need some.
That was multiple.
I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm gonna add on to my fellow analyst greatness, make him sound a little more great.
He always agrees with me.
I'm not agreeing with you. First of all, before he thinks I agree with him, which I don't. Let me tell you the real give me some. The real give me some. All right. First, I'm gonna start off with Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Where's he been? This was the guy who was growing every year. He's supposed to be the one to come take over for Tim Duncan them in the big thing. He's supposed to be the face of the Spurs coming up. Sure, Tony Parker's still balling, but he needs to be there to give them that extra boot as Ginobili's dropping. He needs to be that third option. Right now, he's averaging 12.3 points, 1.4 assists. Yeah, he still rebounds a little because of his size, and 28.1% from the 3. This was a great shooter, and he was a great prospect. They built him. Everyone's seeing his progress and growth. Where's the growth this year? Kawhi Leonard, step up and help the Spurs become a great team. Give me some. Alright, my last give me some is Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller, he went to Indiana and he could have had a chance to come out and be the first pick in the NBA draft. He decided not to. Come back for his sophomore season, slump, and then get picked in the top 10. And he lost a lot of money. And now, right now, the season has just started. He's averaging 5.4 points and 4.2 rebounds. Come on, Cody Zeller, you need to step up. The Bobcats need you. You're supposed to be the face of that franchise. They never had a face. Cody Zeller, be their first face. Give me some.
Ludolph, come on, you're being a little too greedy right now. Too greedy. He's a rookie coming in. Let him get his feet wet. Let him get his feet wet. And Kawhi Leonard, yes, he decreased from last year, but the Spurs are doing great. Let him get into the whole system. Let him get his way back while the Spurs are being successful. But if they was going down, then he would have needed to give you some. Why? Because he got to bring back the team. But
I feel like
I have another argument.
I know you like to drop your standards, but Kawhi, give me some.
Let's stop this before we get into another whole new hot topic up in here, all right? So, guys, that was our Give Me Some. Well, you know what time it is, guys. This is the time we know that you hate the most, and we feel bad as well. But we have to end the show. Today was a very interesting show. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like us on Facebook, check us out on Instagram, and also look us up on our YouTube page. And remember, always remember that talk is cheap. Good night, everybody.
Quick before I gotta go. Next week we got Rose Talk.
Talk.
Don't forget this one is a Rose lover.
Rose Talk.
So I'm bringing Rose back up in the discussion.
Bring him back.
Done for.
Bring him back.
Stick a fork in it.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Good night, everybody.